Ready for some college football here at Mr. Jefferson's University. This is a great day for football, and we're anxious to get this game underway between the Virginia Cavaliers and the USC Trojans. Hey folks, Brad Nessler here with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. Welcome to the first game of this year's college football season.
Virginia will have one of the best defensive players in the nation on display here. You rarely see a linebacker that can do the things that this young man can do. If you don't know him yet, you soon will.
Now let's head down for the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Southern California has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. They'll set up shop at the 30. They line up in the jumbo set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Almost eked out a yard on that one. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. And he's tackled at the 42-yard line. Good pitch and catch there on second down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him a first down. That's just a nice play.
We've got a 1st and 10. The defense sets up in the nickel. They hand it off again. Tackled for a loss. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Ready! Red! 18! Red! 18! Micah!
Can't find anyone open. Got his man. Can't tack on any yardage.
I'm not sure I agree with this offensive scheme. I mean, they made the completion, sure, but for such short yardage. Maybe they're trying to lull the defense asleep with their short passing game and then go for the big strike later during the drive.
Pressure coming, and he goes down.
It came with the pressure that time. That was a relentless blitz by the defense.
I think there were more rushers than blockers coming at that time.
Yep, the quarterback didn't have any time to find the open man.
This defense uses a very good blitzing scheme. It's easy to see why they are usually so successful.
Gets out to about the 31. Not a bad return.
I like the patience here. Then the ability to turn on the field once he recognized the opening.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. On the hand, a big hit, and he'll lose yardage.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Runs left and quickly taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Drops back to pass. It's complete. Complete, and he's brought down. They were very fortunate to come up with that pass.
Not the smartest throw that he could have made, but it worked. Just makes you a little nervous when he lets that thing go.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
Good play by the senior corner to make a tackle before he can go anywhere after the catch.
Backfield's in an offset I formation. They hand it off. Brought down at about the 49. Short gain by the running back, and that's a first down.
He came away with about 3 yards on that play. and he did his job. He picked up the first down.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Grabs it, and he might go the distance. Touchdown! Wow! Once he caught that one, nobody was going to get him.
You know, guys, this kid is a true sprinter. He runs track in the offseason.
And it shows right here, Kirk. It looked like he was running against a high school secondary.
He makes the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. USC is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They come out in a goal line set. They go with a run, and he breaks it out of the open. And he's hammered down. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. They're packed in tight on the line. He's taken down right around the 32-yard line. Not much there for the halfback, but he picked up some tough yardage.
Well, nothing fancy here. The back did a nice job of putting his head down and getting the first down.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Maybe a few, but that's it.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
Catches it, and that's all. The quarterback really kept his poise under pressure and delivered a pretty nice little ball right there.
Yep, it was a great job of getting away from the pressure, and they ended up getting 6 yards on the play.
And he's taken down at the 44. And it looks like he got the first down.
I'll tell you what, Brad, that is very close. I didn't think he was going to make it there, Coach.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. I thought he was stopped short, too. This kid shows some real determination on that run.
Takes it right and brought down right away. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Tackle at about the 33-yard line. Well, that was one of the best catches we've seen all day, guys.
Great concentration to go up and get that one.
And more importantly, it's a first down.
They're packed in tight on the line. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
That corner did a great job there containing the outside and not allowing the ball to get by him. That showed good discipline by this defense.
Takes a snap and rolls left. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Out of bounds, right around the 20. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
Nickel defense. And he has it on the corner. And they make the stop at the 18-yard line. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. The score here at Scott Stadium, USC 7, Virginia nothing. It's the 11th play of the drive. 2nd down. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. First down on the 10-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Takes a snap and rolls left. He's taken down at the 3. Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
Hey, some quarterbacks would have tried to throw the football into coverage, but he did the right thing. Just run it.
They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. Halfback carries, and he will score. Not much trouble getting in on that one.
Yeah, the running back just ran right through the opening, almost like a truck driving down the highway. Watch out.
It was just power versus power. Both goal line sets were in, and this time, it was the offense that won.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Decent kick. From the 5-yard line. Across the 30. At the 40. Across midfield. Nobody's going to get in. The 10. He returns it all the way to score. That was a big-time return.
Woo! Did you see some of the blocks on that play?
Yeah. This special teams unit feels like it can score any time.
Can you blame him?
Nope. Not after that return for a touchdown.
Southern California is up by 6. He makes the PAT. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Gets out to about the 31. That last drive resulted in a touchdown, mainly because of the running game.
And with that success running the football, I'm looking for play action then right over the top for 6.
They'll go to work at the 31. 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the give. And he's tackled at the 43. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
Here's a handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
Going with the shotgun here. Caught by the sophomore. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
Heading for the corner. And down he goes at the 38-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. They're packed in tight on the line. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down. And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 33. They come out in a goal line set. And he's tackled at the 29. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Decides to slide. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brad, I think this guy's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
First down, and they are very close to tying this thing up. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws it, and it's caught for the touchdown. And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Virginia to kick this one off. He kicks it off. He's to the 10. There's a fumble. Picks up the fumble. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. It's 1st and 10. Offset eye formation in the backfield. Back to pass. Balls it in and they bring him down. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 36. They line up in a double tight set. Taken down in the backfield.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 35. High formation here. Throws it out and it falls incomplete. And that'll bring up a punting situation.
On 3rd down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
Oh, excellent punt. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Well, guys, they got a touchdown on their last drive.
And you know, Brad, they stuck to the running game, and it proved to be very effective on that last drive.
If they keep running the football like they have been, then we may see another 6 points on the board real soon.
And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Makes the catch and look out. And down he goes at the 48. A gain of 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 48. 2 tight ends here. Fires across the middle.
You know, having a playmaker at tight end makes those linebackers think twice before they make a move. That could be just enough time for the quarterback.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in an I. He drops back. Catches it, hit for no gain. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Gets it out to him again. And they push him out at the 23-yard line.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the first down.
He set up and put the ball right there where it had to go. Nice play.
Throws in the middle. They'll bring him down at about the 17-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
It was a simple out route, but it was effective. The wide receiver got open under the zone and made a nice catch for a good gain.
Caught by the sophomore. The 5. Touchdown, USC. Guys, the coaches have got to be happy with that one.
Yeah, you know they are. Anytime a play works to perfection like that one did, you know they're smiling.
Just watching this receiver and quarterback play together is a treat. They're a great combo.
I do not believe this!
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it downfield. He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 37. The offense will start at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Looks to pass. Broken out. It's halftime, and we've got a close one. The score here at Scott Stadium, USC 21, Virginia 14. The teams are lined up, and we're just about ready to start this second half. And it's off. And he's taken down at the 38-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. The defensive backs moving in closer. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Oh, and he had some steam on that throw. And he's taken down at about the 45. About a 7-yard pickup that time on the pass.
Here, the quarterback found a hole in the zone and stuck it in there to his receiver. That takes very good vision, and it was a great read by the quarterback.
Tackle made right around the 46-yard line. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up to play well and then gets the ball out of there.
One-man backfield. He's tackled at the 40. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. Second and 5. Ball on the 40. High formation here. They'll drop him for a loss. Loss of 2.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 36. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in an I. Steps out of bounds around the 41-yard line. Not a lot on that one.
The sophomore had nowhere to go after the catch there. Nice defensive play.
He no, he faked it. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
Look how fired up that defense is. Nice stop.
Great play there by the D. Early in the season, they showed they don't get rattled at all. I give them a lot of credit.
They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the halfback. Tackle at about the 45. 5 yards.
5-yard gain
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 45. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks to pass. Catches it, and he's looking for more. Good tackle. He wasn't able to spin away from that one. The pass is complete for 7 yards, and that'll be a first down.
This defense is trying to cover those slot receivers with safeties and linebackers. I'll tell you right now, if they keep trying to do that, then they're going to get burned.
On the ground with the tailback. A gain of 9 yards on the play.
They were blitzing on that play, but it was picked up very nicely by that big offensive line.
Yeah, that certainly helped spring him free, Coach. This defense has to do a better job of getting around those blocks.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. So they pick up the first down there. It's about a 6-yard gain on the play.
Guys, that's his halfback's 3rd carry on the drive, and this one will move the chains.
They line up in the jumbo set. They go with a run. And he's tackled around the 26-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. It's 2nd and 3. Ball on the 26. They come out in a goal line set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and short. They line up in the jumbo set. Slides down to the ground, and they get enough for the first.
What's interesting about that short run on 3rd down is now they have the ability to go to play-action pass and stretch out this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go and go to the air right now.
There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. It's 2nd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's taken down around the 22-yard line. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. From the gun. Can't find anyone open. And it's knocked away. They'll line it up for the field goal. The kick will be about a 39 or 40-yarder. It's up, and it's right down the middle. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He sends it off. There's a player injured down on the field. I can't see who it is. First down, 10 yards to go. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They motion to the right. And he's immediately tackled.
I'll tell you, having a tight end that can make plays like that is a huge advantage for an offense.
You're right, Kurt. This kid has got some really good hands.
High formation here. He drops back. Looking deep to the right. The defender had it and then dropped it. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time player, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, the ball should have been picked off.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Looking to throw. Pocket hold. Brought down around the 42-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. inside give. And they hit him in the backfield. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 43. USC holds a 4-point lead. Pulls it in, and he wants more. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
And folks, it's neck and neck as we head to the final quarter of play. The score here at Scott Stadium, USC 21, Virginia 17. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. They line up in the old Maryland I formation. Run left side. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. So with that run, they pick up another first.
Just a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
Straight in the middle, and he meets the defense. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
And it's the senior linebacker who came up with the stop.
He's always on top of the run. Not much room for the ball carrier to work on that play.
Goes right, picked off. He might have a chance. Why would you make a pass like that when you've got the lead?
It's simple. You don't. That was not a good choice by the quarterback.
It sure wasn't. Call another play. Dump the ball short. Call a draw play. Run a sweep. Something. But don't put the ball in the air where the defense can make a play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Looking for the corner. And he's tackled at the 45-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 45. From the gun. He's on the run. He's tackled at the 45. Call his own number on that one.
I like the idea of trying to run here, but the defense really made him pay the price for trying to run.
Going with the shotgun here. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Tackle made at the 31.
This receiver showed soft hands and hung on for the 1st down. And if I'm not mistaken, the defense sent their corner on a blitz. If he doesn't get to the quarterback, the numbers are in favor of the offense, just like we saw.
Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
4 wide. Now he's scrambling. They'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
It's harder than most people think to complete short passes like that. I mean, you got a lot of defenders running around in a small amount of space, watching the quarterback's eyes and looking for a quick pick.
He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run and watch out. And he's pushed out of bounds, setting up a 1st and goal. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's 1st and goal, and they need a touchdown. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. Brought down at the 4. A pickup of about 3. 2nd down. They can smell the end zone as they line up 3 yards out. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. That'll be a 2-yard loss. So here it is, crucial 3rd down as they try to take the lead. They'll work from the shotgun. Now he's scrambling, runs with it, and he's got room. No one could break clear, so the QB decided to run it in.
You've got to like it when your leader takes things into his own hands, especially down inside the 10.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he adds the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And the score is Virginia 24, USC 21. Virginia to kick. He sends it downfield. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 38. Well, fellas, what are you thinking this late in the game?
It's only a 3-point game, so they can tie it with a field goal or take the lead with a touchdown.
They have time on the clock, so I wouldn't rush things here. The important thing is to move the ball down the field and put points on the board.
Tackle made at the 45-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. It's second down and 3 to go. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
High formation here. Nice play fake. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. He's taken down at the 36-yard line.
Great job by the offense to keep the chains moving. And I don't care what level of football you play, as a receiver, you have to be able to create separation on an out route, especially against man coverage like this kid just showed us. Excellent route by the receiver.
Gets it. He's in space. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's second and 2. Ball on the 28. Backfield's in an offset I formation. He couldn't shake that tackle. That'll keep the sticks moving as time continues to be a factor.
Time is a factor, but I don't think they want to leave too much time on the clock for the other offense if they score.
Yeah, I think the winner of this game is going to be whoever has the ball last.
They hand it off, and he's in the open field. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. It's second down on the 12, and they can smell the goal line. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Catches it. Touchdown! That gives them the lead.
So now they have a 3-point lead, which will most likely turn into a 4-point lead after the extra point, Coach. Do you think that this team will be able to move the ball back down the field and put one in the end zone?
Well, it's possible, but they're going to have to run one of the best 2-minute offenses that we've ever seen.
If they could make it happen, then it would certainly be one of the best finishes that we've ever seen.
USC is up by 3. We have less than a minute to go. So with less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is USC 28, Virginia 24. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. USC lines up for the kickoff. He sends it off. makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
Well, everything is out the window now. It's crunch time. They have less than a minute to drive the ball downfield and get the ball into the end zone.
What a great game. This one has gone down to the wire. Here we go. This is it.
The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
So they'll move back 5 yards after the delay of game. They didn't snap the ball in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
I think they just had some trouble getting the right play in there.
Going with the shotgun here.
Block 55. Block 55.
Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Looked like they might have been a little bit late getting the play in, and it results in a delay of game. The play clock's at 00. They just took too long.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. It's first down and a lot. First down, look at the throw. Nice job knocking that one down.
You're right. Good job there on the coverage. That's just what they teach you to do.
We've got a second and long. Ball on their own 10. From the gun. Knocked down, incomplete.
This guy isn't just a threat to rush the passer, Coach.
Yeah, Kirk, this is a good lesson for those young kids out there. If you can't get past your blocker, then just put up your hands in the air and maybe you can knock the ball down.
And this third and long is not a spot they wanted to be in. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
And now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
The penalty will force him into third and long now.
Yes, sir. The coach is going to give him a little talking to when he gets off the field.
Patriot! Patriot!
They'll get him in the end zone. That's a safety.
That play went south in a hurry and chalk up 2 points to the defense.
These guys have to be more careful with their ball control. To be successful, you need to avoid safeties at all costs.
They're lined up for the free kick following that safety. They'll bring him down at the 46. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They'll start this drive at the 46-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. On the ground, up the middle. To the 20. And he's taken down at the 12-yard line. Now that's how you get an easy first down. Just give it to the fastest guy on the team.
Yo! I didn't believe it when I heard this kid could run a 4.3 40. But now I'm starting to wonder.
I believe it after that run. He was moving.
It's 1st and 10. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. Up the middle. He has some room. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that just about really sealed the deal.
Yeah, but the score at the end of this day doesn't show how close this game really was. It was a hard-fought battle down to the very finish.
I call this one the Scooter
So
Special.
the offense is going to
Try
go
it
for
right
2.
now.
They put everyone up on the line. They motion to the right. Gets nailed, and it's intercepted. There's a player shaken up on the play. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. The offense will start at the 35. 1st and 10. This one's over, folks. Just time for one more play to get some stats, so don't be surprised if you see everyone trying to pick this one off. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, USC 36, Virginia 24. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Virginia probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game.